What up, motherfuckers? It's your boy, Harrison Wild. Welcome to episode 15 of the Grief Burrito podcast, the final episode of season 1. You've joined us. You've been here with us for this whole time, and we fucking love you for it, okay? I'm going to touch you right in the face now. You ready? That's you. That's your face. Feel that love. But anyway, so Jay is back with us today to celebrate this ending episode. So we'll be covering game news. We've got a bit of news about the new Zelda, actually, Cadence of Hyrule. We'll be talking about Doom Eternal. In movie news, we'll be talking about the new Batman. Is it needed? Is it needed? And we also will be talking about Infinity War, so if you haven't seen that yet, please know that there'll be a spoiler warning. We'll be talking about that at 23 minutes into the episode in movie news. In new plays, we'll be covering The Witcher 3, Rime, Final Fantasy 9, and Starbound. And our weekly recommends later on in the show, we'll be talking about Chernobyl, which is a series that is taking the world by storm currently, planets, and Bohemian Rhapsody. So without further ado, let's get into it. Let's get into this final episode, because I'm fucking excited. You're fucking excited. Are you excited? I'm fucking excited. Let's do it. It's time for your Grief Burrito! Welcome to the Grief Burrito podcast.
Hello!
Hello! Hello!
I'm Jono.
I'm Harrison.
And I'm Jay. Back again.
Back again.
Yes.
For another threefer.
Guess who's back?
Oh, yeah.
Back again.
Jamie's back.
Sorry, I'm really far away.
Tell a friend.
trying
Oh,
to
he's
read.
so far. Get close to the listeners.
I'm trying to read
Embrace
from my
them.
laptop so I know what I'm doing today.
Oh, does anybody really know what they're doing though?
Not really.
Exactly.
Not really.
How have you been?
I've been pretty good. Not much has happened. Actually, no, stuff has happened.
Oh.
Exciting stuff, actually.
Excellent.
So I've been trying to figure out this ghost thing.
Yes.
Like I was telling you about.
Oh,
So we do
yes,
this
yes,
ghost
yes.
walk.
Does Jamie know about this?
I do not.
No? So we were trying to... I had the mayor in the shop the other day.
Yes.
And he was trying to get us
As you do.
access to Tatton Hall, where we went walking, to do an overnight ghost hunt.
Yes, I knew
So we
that.
could stay overnight in there. Bit more has happened. I'm still trying. Still trying to make progress because someone else has got a contract in the hall.
They left it there.
Apparently, in the in the old
Always
hall.
leave my contracts everywhere.
Oh,
So
selfish.
forgetful.
So hopefully, I might be able to get us in the new hall, which is the giant one that we saw. So that would be good.
Cool.
And then I had a message on Facebook the other day saying, "Does your shop have a cellar?" And I was like, "Not that I'm aware of, no."
Oh.
And the guy was saying, "Well, according to an old fella who's drinking in the Lord Eldon across the road."
Oh, so that's a very nice pub.
Yeah, it is. Very cool little pub. There's a tunnel that leads underneath the road and goes all the way along to the town square to an underground meat and cattle market. And the entrance is from my shop.
No.
Fucking way.
We need to look
Yeah.
for this.
So, but apparently some psychic told him this. And that's why I was straight away like,
Yeah.
okay. But
yeah.
apparently someone has confirmed it in the pub that there is. And the slaughterhouse used to be down the road.
No way.
And then I asked my dad, and he says he was sure there used to be a cellar in that shop when my grandma had it, because she had it 30
Really?
years ago.
I didn't know that shop was
Wow.
sort of relevant to
And
your
my
family.
mum had it 15 years ago. Yeah.
Weird.
All in family.
Yep.
So I'm trying to find out, and I think I know where it is. You know, there's that step under the stairs.
Yeah.
They, like, built up the floor. And I had a quick little stamp on there today, and it does sound hollow.
There's bodies in there.
I know. Why would you just cover up a cellar for an underground tunnel? And the road's collapsed again. And I think that's why the road keeps collapsing. Because
Yeah.
it's falling into where this tunnel is underneath.
Yeah.
I want to get all about it.
Let's do it.
Yeah,
You gotta rip up some floorboards.
I'm going to do it. So that's all that's really happened.
It'd be like Ryan Reynolds. No, it'd be like John Wick. Do you know when he's
just
getting in?
sledgehammer.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
just slamming in there.
Oh, yes.
Speaking of which, please give me John Wick 2 before I leave today.
Yes, I
Because
will.
me and my brother are going to go see it tomorrow for his birthday, see the new one, and we haven't
Yes.
seen the second one.
Good. I
Yeah.
will do. I
So
will lend you my
please-
copy
please
of
remind me.
John Wick.
Thank you.
Yes.
I want to give a quick shout out to a load of new countries. We've got listeners.
We've got more countries.
More countries.
Yes.
Thailand.
Wow.
Which
Wow.
I'm-
I'd say hi in Thai.
Kap kun kap.
Okay, thank you.
There you go. So I got
Kap kun kap.
got your back, bro. That's,
Yeah.
and I'm pretty sure that's my big tall boy Doug.
Really?
Shout out to Doug. He lives there,
Oh,
doesn't
yeah,
he?
of course he
Yeah,
does.
so I'm pretty
Hi,
sure that's him.
Doug.
So
Hi,
there's
Doug.
been 2 people listening over there, so it's him and someone else. But yeah, hi to you, Doug. We do miss you. We got a new. Well, we had 3 or 4 new listeners in the Netherlands.
Oh,
In the
cool.
Netherlands. We've got
Love the
Mexico.
Netherlands.
The
Nice.
Philippines.
Mexico is some of my favourite food.
It is,
so, you
yeah.
know, I'm happy for more Mexican listeners.
Where we got the burritos from.
Yep, exactly. You represent.
Representing. I don't know if you could hear that.
Yeah.
Just pound on them, mate. Philippines. We've got Italy, Costa Rica now,
Oh, Italy.
and Bulgaria.
Nice.
Yeah,
I've always
and,
wanted to go to Bulgaria.
Yeah, I'd like to check it out.
Got an uncle from there.
Yeah.
Uncle Bulgaria.
Ah.
Yeah. That's a very British-specific Wombles joke. If you don't know what
Yeah.
Wombles is, give it a Google.
It
Shoot
went
a
over
Google
my
on
head
it.
a little bit, and I was like, wait.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
know
the
I've heard that
Wombles.
somewhere.
The Wombles.
And then we've got new listeners
Yeah.
in Oregon, in America. We've got
Nice.
New Mexico. I couldn't say that then. And West Virginia.
West Virginia, Mountain.
No, stop.
No, I don't actually
Yeah,
know
don't
the
sing
words.
that. And I want to give a final big news. We hit 1,000 listeners this week.
Yes, we
We hit
did.
1,000 listeners. Fucking love you guys.
How? Yeah. Just
Mate,
so
over the
cool.
moon.
So
Thank you,
cool.
everyone who's listened so far. We
Yes.
fucking
That's
love
so
you.
cool.
And thank you again to everyone who has joined the Patreon so far.
Absolutely, yeah. Even though I am still nervous about this
Yes, I'm
fecking challenge.
still working on the challenge.
Oh God.
I'll see what we can find.
Yes, but no, seriously, thank you for 1,000 listeners. That's crazy. We've been doing this, what, 15? This is episode 15?
This will be 15.
So that's, what, 15 weeks now? Like, That's barely 4 months.
Yeah, I know.
It's crazy.
I know.
It's mental.
It is.
The-
It's
the-
very cool.
1,000 people chose to listen to me talking absolute nonsense for an hour.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I don't know why anyone would.
Yeah,
No,
no,
no.
I don't either. But, they do, and I will
Yeah,
continue
here
to
they
do
are.
so until they tell me to stop.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, shall we hit some of the latest game news? It's time for us to talk about games. New ones. Games. New ones. Games. New ones.
Did I mention that they're new?
Yes,
Probably
let's do it.
yes,
I'm going to
let's
do
do
that
it.
wavy thing with the arms.
Wavy arms. Let's all do it. We're all
Do the
waving.
wavy arms.
You guys can't see, but trust me, we're doing it.
We're all
Yeah.
wavy arming.
So, first of all, I want to talk about Death Stranding.
Yes.
Have you seen the new trailer?
No.
Jamie hasn't. He
Yeah.
doesn't want to watch it yet because he's been near his mobile while he's been.
Ah, right, okay.
Yeah.
So he's like, I
Wanna
want to
watch
get
on
home and
full
watch it
screen.
at full screen.
Yeah, that's fair. I'm not going to say anything about the actual trailer
Yeah.
itself. I'll just
It
say
involves death and
and
stranding.
I didn't know that's a real thing. That's
Yeah.
what whales do.
Yeah,
isn't it?
whales do.
Whales
Yeah,
beach
yeah,
themselves.
beach and dolphins and
Yeah.
a lot of mammalian sea animals.
Mammalians.
Yeah, my brother told me that it was.
Yeah.
That's what it was
Yeah,
called.
it's a real thing. Yeah.
So we now have a release date and
Yes.
the next proper trailer, which is it's like 10 minutes long. The trailer,
Yeah,
isn't it?
yeah.
Like, it's quite.
Well,
a long
they did that
film.
video last year. That was it was a good 5 minute
Yeah, it
video.
was that
with-
song, wasn't it?
No, that was the original announcement trailer, but
All
they
the
did one
trailers
last
have
year
been-
with the guy who played the Bond baddie, Lashif.
Oh yeah,
Michael Madsen.
Michael Madsen.
Mads Mikkelsen.
Yeah.
Mads Mikkelsen.
All the way around.
Yeah.
When I said it, I was like...
Lars
not that
Manson.
one.
Yeah. Charles Manson.
That's the one. X-Face. Even with the trailer being that long, still gives nothing away. Like
Yeah,
I
it
still
doesn't
don't know
give
what
away, yeah,
happens
yeah.
in this game. No idea.
Like, I'm still kind of pissed off about the whole Sony versus Hideo Kojima versus
Yeah.
Konami
Yeah.
fallout from years ago with PT.
I know we all wanted that.
Everybody wanted PT.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of hoping this does so well
Yeah.
that they just go, we fucked up.
Do you know Helen played that on a cinema screen?
Did she? Well, we did it. We
Yeah,
did it.
we
at college.
did on the projector.
We did. We played.
yeah.
We played PT. Well,
Uh,
I didn't because I was too spooked.
Yeah.
And I was
yeah,
like,
I
no,
played.
child.
They took it into Helen's work and they played it in Space One in the theatre, which has got the giant
Nice.
cinema
Yeah, Helen
screen.
works in the theatre, doesn't she?
Yeah, so they've got
yeah.
to play games on the fucking cinema screen,
Yeah.
which is
So
fucking
jealous.
amazing. Well
Oh.
jealous of that.
Yes.
Yeah. The game looks like it's going to be fucking huge,
Yeah.
but a lot of it seems like it could just be walking. All the trailer really showed was walking.
Well, if you think back to like Metal Gear Solid games and stuff, there are lots of that game where you actually don't do that much. Like,
Yeah, and I appreciate the world looks amazing that they've made.
Yeah, it does.
It does. It looks really,
it,
really
it
cool.
does seem like it's absolutely dripping with like lore,
Yeah,
and
yeah, it does.
there's got to be so much backstory you're going to get from it, and and I love that shit. I love
Yeah.
a game that's like chock full of
Just everything.
like just all that.
Deaths.
I love games that release bestiaries.
Yeah,
Yeah, like you kill an enemy, you learn a bit more about it.
yeah.
Final Fantasy 12 had a great one where you'd kill an enemy, you'd learn a bit about it in the encyclopedia that it had, and then if you killed like 10 of them, you'd learn a bit more.
Yeah, so you
yeah, it
unlock
was
little
really
extra
cool.
bits. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, yeah.
Have you seen the pre-order you can do? So you can pre-order it now.
No,
So
I've not
basically
seen that,
You
no.
can buy it, but the special edition's £200.
Wow.
I
Do
know.
people still pre-order games?
Yeah,
I guess so. I mean,
because you get bonuses and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
but-
Yeah.
You better get a lot of walking for that.
Yes, yeah. Gonna get so much walking for 200 quid.
Yeah, walking simulator.
Yeah.
No, I think you get like gold skins for the character, but that seems really lame. I'm kind of sick of gold.
Well,
skins.
it's that fine line, isn't it? If you're going to pay that
Yeah.
much, you'd want something decent, but at the same time, you don't want anything that's going to fundamentally break the game if you give them something that's OP, like a
Yeah.
weapon, like a new weapon or
There's only
something.
really skins you could do. I think maybe you should have, if they're going to do like DLC,
There should
you
be like an
get
art
early-
book or something, a soundtrack,
something physical,
or, yeah,
or early access to DLC that
yeah,
people won't get till later on.
yeah.
Or, Something like that. And so far, the release date is pinned for November 8th.
That's soon.
Yes, or November 8th, as they say in America. which I
November
really hate.
8th.
I hate that.
Did they say
And then they'll put
March
it.
1.
Yeah, and instead of the European format of like
Really?
8/11/19, it'll be
They do it
11/8/19. I'm like, is it the 11th of August or the 8th of November?
Who knows?
Who knows?
Who knows?
It's all a myth. Also, I'm excited about this one, as you can tell from my hand motions.
Gestures.
Yes.
So handsy today.
I know.
You won't get off me, listeners.
No, no.
You will not get off me.
Get off my nuts! Zelda Cadence of Hyrule has a release date, and it's this month.
No way.
They just like, yeah, it's coming out.
What's that?
That new Zelda game, the one that's like the rhythm game for the Switch.
Yeah.
It's the 20th of June. It's way fucking sudden. Like, there was a lot of hype when it first got announced.
Sorry, I'm just laughing at that phrase. Way fucking sudden.
Way fucking sudden. It's fucking sudden. Like, that's brilliant.
Well,
Fucking
if you
soon.
just said fucking way sudden,
Fucking way
that
sudden.
kind of makes more sense. But
Really?
way fucking sudden.
No,
I don't know.
Fucking Sudden sounds better.
Yeah.
You think?
Yeah.
It's got more impact, I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yes.
It will impact on your Switch when you download it.
It will.
So what's this game about? Because I think I've just completely...
It's I don't really know. We haven't really seen much about. There's only been one trailer.
It's a rhythm game.
It's a rhythm game where you move in time with the songs that are going on, and it's it's
by a developer that's done other similar rhythm games.
Yeah,
So
which
like
was
those
called
dance games.
Cadence 2 with the Necrodancer, was it?
Yes.
I think.
Necrodancer.
Yeah, that was what it was called.
Yeah. Who doesn't
I
want a
love that,
Necrodancer?
that's amazing.
You know?
So this is a spin-off Zelda title with you play as that character from the Necrodancer. I don't know her name. I think her name is Cadence, actually. And then you can play as Link and Zelda as well, and you go through Hyrule. But you have to like attack in time and move in time, so like stuff's really bouncy. But it looks amazing. Like it looks really, really cool.
Yeah, it does.
That sounds pretty
It
cool.
does.
Jay's gonna put
Yeah, it's Crypt of the Necrodancer.
Yeah, okay.
But it
cool
should be
little
good. Check it out on the trailer. Right?
Well, I'm gonna get it, and I'll probably bring it round.
Yeah, we'll do a let's play of it or something.
That would be cool.
If we can find a way to stream it.
Yes.
Yeah, no, we can. I think I could work something out.
I did a let's play yesterday
Did you?
of Dead Space.
Oh, cool.
With Jordan, yeah.
The first one?
Yes,
Ah,
that
was
the first
spooky.
one on the PC. It's really cool, really scary. So Jordan played the first episode, and I played the second episode.
Excellent.
And the new episode of Bunny Man came out, which I don't know if you've watched it yet.
Yes.
It's so fucking funny.
Yes.
Fucking subscribe to us on YouTube. We've got like 12 subscribers now.
Yeah, do it. That's
Yeah.
literally more than I've got for my own personal channel.
Yeah, man.
I've got like 6.
It's
And I
okay,
don't even
don't
know
worry.
any one of them.
It's because there's 2 of us. We've got like 6 each. We're
That's
putting them
what
together.
it is. Yes. Mute.
Yeah. So as I was saying about Cadence Hyrule, it's really fucking sudden, but my wallet's fucking ready. It's like,
Yeah,
pep,
yeah.
pep. I'm fucking,
Take my money.
Take it. Yeah. Well ready to buy it.
Exactly.
Also, I'm so fucking excited for Doom Eternal.
Yeah. Oh,
I cannot wait.
I looked through the trailer of that. It looks so
It's
good.
so tasty. And Bethesda haven't given us anything about it. There's no. I've looked online. There's no real info. There's nothing. All I can really glean from it is that we are now playing on Earth. So it's like the demons have got back to Earth.
Yeah. Yeah.
So the majority of the game takes place there, I think.
It does look a bit similar to it's clearly the same engine they've used.
Yeah.
Rehashed a lot of the assets. I'm pretty sure some of the movesets are exactly the same as well, because it starts with him putting on the helmet.
It does, yeah.
Which is exactly the same way as he did when he finally gets to it in Doom.
In the first one.
Yeah.
Well, was it 2016, the last one?
I think so, yeah. Which is not, it's not a criticism, it's just, I just noticed that's why they've done it so quickly, because that took years to develop.
Yeah, they worked on it for a long time.
2 years, 3 years.
Didn't they they got up to a certain point and started again?
Yeah, there was a big hoo-ha about it, because I think they got about halfway through and they said, no, this just isn't flying, we're not releasing this, it's not good enough.
Yeah.
So, restarted.
Sometimes it's what it takes. If the new Metroid turns out as well as the new Doom does after how they restarted it,
you're really loving that,
yeah.
You like Metroid, don't you?
I fucking love it. So good. And other than that, all I found is that part of the game takes place on Phobos, orbiting Mars.
Nice,
So that's literally all I can find out. I know you've got a new mechanic where it's sort of like a grapple kind of move.
Oh, cool.
Which is kind of like Titanfall, which obviously, again, I fucking love.
Yeah.
They were my 2 favourite shooter campaigns I played.
Yeah.
2016, Titanfall 2 and Doom, and both of them won awards for the campaigns.
They did.
Top campaigns.
Excellent.
Anything else in the gaming news? Yes,
I got something as well.
Oh, go.
Oh, well, it's kind of me and Jay, because we were talking about it earlier in the week, but there's some sad news. Yeah. Jamie's going to be upset. There's a game called Worlds Adrift, which
it's
is
like my favourite game.
Yeah, it's like an open world MMO, sort of crafting, PvP,
Like you build
PvE.
skyships
And you're building like skyships and
kind
stuff.
of go around exploring and battling people like pirates.
Yeah.
You're basically a sky pirate.
Yeah.
Sick.
And it's so cool, and you've got a grapple hook, and it's all like physics based. And it's
well done.
so fun.
It is. It's really good, but
It's
unfortunately
like the
this
funnest
week.
game.
Yeah, and unfortunately, and they've got such a massive, like, really strong, loyal community.
Yeah.
Like it's not there with like Pugba or Fortnite or anything like that, but they've got the community they've got is incredible and so dedicated, and they love that game, and they spend hours on it. And unfortunately,
a lot of us have been playing for a very long time.
Yeah.
It's in early access and like open beta and stuff.
Yeah, and unfortunately this week they had to announce that they have to close the studio because they can't keep funding the game anymore.
Oh, it's fucking lame.
Yeah.
The studio's staying.
The studio's staying. Sorry, they were shutting the
servers
servers down because they can't keep running it. Yeah.
Can't they take it public?
No, because apparently they've got a load of third-party software and
Yeah.
Spatial OS, I
Yeah.
think it is.
Could they not like offer? They'd move it onto another server if people could pay for the change, or
Possibly. Don't know, but yeah, unfortunately they're shutting servers down in July. Beginning of July.
someone, guys, if anyone's a fan, go start a GoFundMe.
Yeah. No, go on the forums. There's people already
Yeah.
talking about raising a campaign.
Really?
Somebody wants Elon Musk to buy it.
Yeah.
Come on, elongated muskrat, get on it.
Yeah. Yes.
Please save
you love
this
your
game.
games.
It's my favourite game.
Elongated musket.
Musket. Yes.
Yes.
Oh,
But yeah, so that's it's a bit sad. And
Sad
I think the developers who are called what, Jamie?
Bossa Studios.
Bossa Studio, that was it, yeah. They're getting a bit of flack at the moment, they're getting a bit of heat because people are saying, oh, well, it was overpriced anyway, like you've kind of just dicked us
Which it
about.
wasn't.
There's two things. Either they've grown a bit tired of working on this game, they've been doing it for well over 5 years now, 6 years, which is a long time to work on a game. It's a long time. Yeah, exactly. And, within their rights, they're creative beings, they can move on to new creative adventures if they want to. That's their remit. They brought you this game, you fell in love, nothing lasts forever, that kind of thing. And the other thing is, if they can't afford it, they just can't afford it. These people aren't raking in millions,
No.
It's not a huge game, it's not like I said, Fortnite or Mario Kart or anything like that. So sometimes it just be like that.
Yep.
Yes.
And
Sometimes
I'm sure,
it do like it be.
Yes, exactly. How be it do if when do like it be
It
do.
are.
Yes. When.
Thank you for being so concise with that, John. Thank you.
You're welcome. I am a wordsmith, modern day Shakespeare.
You are. Speaking of like big game studio kind of things and making millions, I was listening to the Ronin Geek podcast today.
Oh yeah,
which,
yeah. Great guys.
Fan of, and Alex
Great
is
guys.
one of our Patreon subscribers.
Yeah.
And,
Great guys. You should check
shout
them
out
out.
to you
Check
again.
them out.
Fucking brilliant podcast. It's actually, I think, my favourite gaming podcast.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Apart from Grief Burrito.
Obviously, apart from ours.
Yes.
Obviously.
Duh.
Yeah. Duh.
Alright, Billie Eilish, calm down.
Yeah. They were talking about the Google Stadia again.
Oh yeah.
And they made a point that you're no longer going to be able to mod your games on your PC, are you?
No.
Because the games are going to be hosted.
It's streamed. It's
on
a
their
game that's streamed to your
servers.
device. Yeah.
The games
Do you know
streamed
what
in.
Google Stadia is?
I heard something about it.
Yeah.
You need to go back and listen to our other episode about it, Jay.
Exactly. I think it was
Yeah.
about episode 5,
I'm a
maybe
little bit
5,
behind,
6.
to be
It's only
honest.
2 ago, I think. Whatever, anyway.
Okay.
Anyway, so it's a handheld. Basically, you get a controller and you connect to your gaming service provider through the
Google
internet,
Chrome.
through Google Chrome,
Yeah.
and then you stream your game from there.
It's like Netflix,
Yeah.
but for games, basically. And you're going to...
I'm yet to see how it's going to work, but
Yeah, we had quite an in-depth chat about it, didn't we?
We did, yeah.
It looks like depending on what you pay will depend on what quality of graphics and frame rate you're going to get. So you have to pay more if you want 4K games.
Yeah.
And
So why not just carry on with stuff like Steam?
Exactly. Well, that's
Yeah.
why
Buy
people
the
are...
actual game.
Yeah, well, that's the thing, because you're never going to own the games either. So that's why we weren't convinced. We were a bit sceptical about
that
it.
sounds not right.
Not good. Yes, not good for studios.
No,
So yeah, and again, you won't be able to change anything about your game. There'll be no modding anymore.
that's bullshit.
Yeah, which brought me to... I was chatting to my brother about mods the other day, and he was like, come upstairs, let me show you this mod I've got. He's been playing, what's it called? Left 4 Dead 2.
yeah,
I've heard good things about that.
Left Dead 2. He's got this mod where there's these fast, like, jumping zombies that, like, jump, like, quite far across
Oh,
the map.
jumpies.
Jumpies, yeah.
Jumpies,
And they grab you and hold you down and, like, eat your face and throw up on you. I think, maybe.
It's like an X of mine.
I know, yeah. They've modded it so the noises are all Michael Jackson.
Amazing.
So, like, he goes, what? And then, like, and jumps like across the map and fucking grabs you. But when he holds you down, it goes.
Amazing.
It's so funny. I had a bit more game news that I didn't actually have time to. I pulled up a link to it, but I didn't have time to do much research into it.
Yes.
We heard more about the From Software game.
Yes.
That George R.R. Martin's working on.
Yeah, I am super interested in this.
So they're thinking like it's the next Dark Souls. But they've said it's not going to be pulling from Norse mythology like people thought, because they think it's called Great Rune. Well, that's the title that it's going under currently. It might just be a working title. But it seems like it's going to be pulling more from Celtic, Scottish, British Isles mythology. Like
home of the greatest people on the planet.
Exactly. So it's going to be all like Gaelic stuff or Gaelic if you're.
Is it really bad that I'm 34 years old and I still laugh at the word Gaelic?
Yes.
Like, I'm a gay man myself, so I'm allowed to laugh at it.
I've licked many a gay.
It's like, they taste nice.
Yeah.
Well, it's not gonna. That's not like. This is not that kind of podcast.
Yes. It says here that last night a known From Software leaker who accurately revealed details of Sekiro prior to its announcement made a lengthy post on Reset Era, which is a popular forum of game discussion.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
I've never looked at it myself.
No, I've heard of it. I've never frequented it.
It says, in this post, the leaker praised From Software's new game, stating that it feels like From Software is firing on all cylinders with its title. And buried in this highly complimentary post were what appeared to be clues about the game. Yeah, it just sort of goes. It highlighted is Scotland, UK, so it looked like imagining like Isle of Skye, like mountainous regions, that sort of stuff, which could be really, really cool. Because there's a lot of demons in like Gaelic and Gaelic mythology. Gaelic is Scotland and Gaelic is Wales and Ireland. That's the difference. It's pretty much the same language, I think. Yeah. Slight different pronunciation on words. A lot of people might not even know what that is. It's another language that we have in the UK, which is an ancient Celtic language.
Yeah, very old. Yeah, comes from the pagans.
Have you ever heard it spoken?
Yes.
We were in the Isle of Skye.
One of my uncles used to be able to speak it.
Really? That's fucking awesome. Yeah, we heard the radio in the Isle of Skye, and it was a guy. It was an old man talking about the war.
It sounds an old language.
Yeah, it sounds like you've caught like a Viking myth.
Yeah,
it's like it's weird.
You've heard all those sagas about Odin.
Yeah, well, because he was talking about the war. It kept like getting spliced in with modern words. So he was like parachuting, and it was like fucking what?
Yeah, Thor was doing what with the parachute?
What's he doing with that? So I'm excited about that.
I am. Cool. I'm really excited about it because Sekiro's had its criticisms.
I've still not played it again.
Yeah,
I've got the way through and stopped.
There's a few mods now.
Is there?
That help the player. It's not necessarily
because the main one was that it was too punishing, wasn't
it? It's very punishing and not rewarding when you do the punishing bit. Like it's just.
That's amazing. I'm doing the punishing. You will reward me.
Yes, reward me, damn it.
Yeah.
At least spit on me after you.
Exactly. At least call me back.
Yeah. It kind of feels difficult for the sake of being difficult.
Yeah. I feel like they've lost their way a little tiny bit. But this guy...
they've been slamming away, haven't they?
They
should do another Demon Souls.
They should. That's what I want to see, and I want to see a remaster of Demon Souls, because I never got to play that, because it was just PlayStation.
Yeah. What was Demon Souls? Was that like...
They're like prequel to it all. I think that was their first major game.
It was the precursor to Dark Souls, basically.
Yeah, in that franchise, because they also did... What was that game? Like, I always forget that they did, and I can't believe it.
The mech suit game, Armored Core.
Armored Core, yeah, they did Armored Core,
From Software, yeah. I think that was before, what's his name? Miyazaki? No, that's
Final Fantasy.
Studio Ghibli guy.
Oh, Hideo Miyazaki. Yeah.
I can't remember his name, basically. Before this new, he's not the president, but he's like the creative director came in. I think he did Demon Souls, and it got like, everyone really, really liked it. So then he did Dark Souls 2 and 3. No, he didn't do 2. He did 3, Bloodborne, Sekiro. So he's pretty praised. But this leaker guy seems pretty adamant that the new Software game will be shown at E3 this year.
Excellent.
Announcement is only the beginning. So we'll see.
Right. That's kind of really exciting.
It is. They're showing a picture of Bloodborne, and I mean, Bloodborne was very sort of European looking anyway.
Yeah, it did. It had a Witcher, like, did you know Witcher 1 when you got to the main town? Mm-hmm. It had that kind of similar feel to it, very old sort of medieval brick houses.
It did.
Yeah, it was wonderful.
You know what? I wasn't sure whether I pressed record then. Had to double check.
Oh, don't scare the life out of me.
Sorry, dude. That's everything that I've looked up for game news currently this week.
Yeah, like there's stuff happening.
I
was about to say something. It's completely left my mind.
It's okay. If you remember,
we'll come back to
interject and I'll do like a little rewindy sound. And we'll go back into it.
Yes.
So let's hit some movie news.
Yes.
First, the biggest thing that's fucking rattling around the internet right now is Robert Pattinson being officially confirmed as Batman.
Well, is he? Is he? We don't know. I mean, even today, apparently it's not been officially confirmed. It may also be...
No, he's been signed off by Warner Brothers.
Yeah.
As one of the final two.
To be...
Oh, really?
Like, he could be
Yeah.
Batman.
I thought they announced today that it was him, the chosen.
I don't think they've definitely decided.
And I've seen a little more news online and heard on other podcasts people asking for Batman Beyond, like I was talking about a few weeks ago. Because how cool would that be? Especially because it's a younger guy. So you have like old Bruce Wayne, think like old man Logan, who's sick of being Batman now.
Yeah.
And then this guy comes in to sort of take up the mantle, and it's in the future.
Yeah.
Get Michael Keaton in to do it.
Oh,
yeah, that'd be so cool to have like the original Batman. Oh,
Yeah,
Jay, fucking spud me down right now.
Yeah.
That's such a good idea. I'm gonna put little fireworks sounds there.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, it's between him and Nicholas Hoult.
Still, say I heard he was.
Yeah.
Look, show me his face.
Loads of them
The guy
say.
who played Beast in X-Men.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the English guy. He was in a Bad
Apparently,
Boy.
I heard rumours.
Work.
I've heard rumours. I've been speaking, listening to my web, you know, like feeling the web
Like a little
particle
spider.
things.
Web wangles.
The wangles, the tendrils.
It's science.
It could involve both. It could involve both of them anyway.
Yes, I saw that too. Like he might be the bad guy.
Yeah, possibly. Yeah. Or like a different version of Batman, or some kind of fucking
Birdman.
Birdman. That was a good film with.
Birdman was
Michael
I
good.
haven't seen that
It was
yet.
amazing. Yeah. All shot in 3 takes.
Is it just 3?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It was slightly more.
No.
It's very
You're
long
slightly
takes.
more.
I know. Yes, I do try.
Yeah. I'm interested to see where they're going to go with
Yes, I know that Warner Brothers have given Matt Reeves permission to work on a trilogy.
that. Okay.
And I'd like to see like an overarching larger story running
What I want.
through.
What I want.
Tell us what you want.
And this
what
is
you really,
audience
really want.
participation now. What I want to know is if any of our listeners actually want another Batman film.
I was literally going to say,
Yeah,
who's
tell us.
asking for
You want
this
another
one?
Batman film?
Yeah.
Because what's going on with the Justice League, and because they're kind of building all these, I think they're trying to copy MCU.
Yeah, they did it too. They
And
did it the wrong way around, though,
just
didn't they?
Yeah.
Like what y'all doing? What's
Yeah.
the new explain, DC.
Mm-hmm.
What's going
Wagwan.
on?
Like, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
What are you playing it?
Who wants a Batman film again? When we've had
Another Superman film.
1,000.
Superman's my favourite
Yeah, I know
superhero. So.
Superman's your favourite.
Yeah.
Yeah, someone was saying, I can't remember what, that might have been on Ronan Geeks as well, it might have been the same episode talking about this as well, because it was this week's, that they would like to see films build up to the point of Batman and Superman.
Yeah.
So, you know,
Yeah.
like, you have all the other side characters and they all start connecting, and then the final film would be like, Thanos is like Batman.
Yeah.
You know, so then
yeah.
he comes into the final thing at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
That would be nicer, because then you could build up a bit more about the world around it, because we don't really know that much about this version of Gotham. Or
Well, we don't.
Metropolis.
There are quite a few, like in the Marvel universe, you've got different versions of it, like with Amazing Superman, the ordinary Superman, the slightly depressed Superman, you know, questioning Superman,
Moustache Superman.
Mustachio Superman.
I'd like to see that.
Yes.
I think we should have kept that.
Hungry Superman.
Yeah.
He's just walking around going, like, just spidering around Metropolis.
Yeah.
Yes.
Metropolis.
Superman's his favourite character, but he doesn't know where he lives.
Yeah, exactly.
What kind of fan are you?
I know, right? Doing his thing, you know, just hungry.
Tasty hungry.
Trying to find burritos.
Yes. Speaking of superheroes and stuff, have you heard that it could be Jamie Foxx who's playing Spawn in the new Spawn film?
That's been rumored for a long time.
Was that a long time?
Yeah.
Maybe I just missed that one then, yeah.
Was that long time?
Was that long time?
Was that long time?
That was
Or
not
was
meant
that
in any
shorter
kind
time?
of... Yeah, right, that must have passed
As
me
far
by.
as I'm aware, yeah.
Yeah.
I do know that this new Batman
Yes.
is due to be
Man
filmed.
Bat.
Yeah, it's. I don't know. They're not giving obviously a production date yet because they're still choosing characters.
Yeah.
I just give me bigness.
Give me bigness.
Big dramas. Big drama Reeves.
Yeah.
And the production will begin, like I said, I'm presuming I've got here, after Christopher Nolan's done with Pattinson, because he's actually in Christopher Nolan's new film.
Yes, he
which
is,
is called Tenet, but there's nothing out about it. No idea what it's about. I just know that Robert Pattinson is in it.
Yeah.
So if Christopher Nolan's coming knocking on your door, you've got to be having some kind of good acting chops, you know?
Yeah, I mean, he's not at the best
Even he
CV.
said he didn't like the Twilight films.
Yeah.
He was
he's
like,
not-
well, they don't even make sense.
But-
Why were they still in high
yeah,
school?
but he was
he
good-
was
he
like
was good
500 years old.
He was good as Harry Potter, even Harry Potter's
Yes,
Diggory.
yeah, he was good in that. And there's a
I
new
actually
film.
cried.
Is it called Dust? It might be called Dust. I think he's in that.
Don't know.
Pedro
Rings
Pascal.
a bell. Rings a bell.
Yeah,
Let's check
there's
that
a
out.
few new films out with him in, and one coming called Lighthouse, I think it was.
Okay.
Remember correctly. There's one with Willem Dafoe, and Willem Dafoe's even said that he'd be a great Batman.
Really?
Yes.
Interesting. I was looking the other day at a picture of him, and he does have the jawline, actually.
He's got a great chin.
Yeah. See, I just remember him from briefly watching, I think it was Twilight 2. It was on in the background, and I was busy eating something, probably. I wasn't paying attention. But I remember him from that, and then from Harry Potter. So watching Harry Potter and the bit of Twilight, you're going to get an idea in your head about what he looks like, and I think he's grown into his face, basically.
Yes.
And you can see that jawline now, that typical Batman jawline. So that should be good.
If you look at Christian Bale, he didn't have a good chin. Crap chin.
No, but those films really weren't about Batman.
That's why, not a strong enough chin.
Exactly.
You want to have a good chin to have a good Batman chin.
Yes. Good bat chin.
Good bat chin.
They should do the Samurai Batman. Should do a film about that.
There is one.
I never watched it, but it looked amazing. The animation
really
it's pretty cool.
Really cool.
It's weird, but it's cool. It's interesting.
It's like if you just stop trying to understand what's actually going on and just enjoy it, then it's cool.
Because aren't they teleported back? Or something like that?
It's all some kind of weird.
It's like a time thing.
It's timey-wimey stuff.
Yeah, it's weird.
Right.
It's cool, though. And then when he gets back there, the Joker is like an emperor, isn't he? Like because he got back there a few seconds. He got sucked into this thing a few seconds before.
Right.
But obviously, seconds in a time machine is years when he gets there. So he's had time to take over and then become
He's like
the
United
Shonen.
Japan.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
With all the villains. Also, I've got some news about Netflix.
Yes. You
may be annoyed to hear that Netflix is raising its prices in the UK.
Yes.
Just the UK, it seems, weirdly. The mid-price tariff is going up to £9 per month, and their top package where you can get Ultra HD content will now be £11 a month.
Yes.
As I said a few weeks back, they're losing the mun-muns.
I think so.
Well, they are in massive debt.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
Hemorrhaging money.
They've never made a profit.
Those sweet poons.
Yep.
I don't know why
sweet poons.
I write some stupid stuff. I'm chatting shit as I'm writing it. Yeah, I make notes of whatever I'm
Fair enough. About. I don't think it's unreasonable. I think it's fine.
I think for the content that they're providing now,
it's got a lot better this year.
Content.
The originals have got a lot
I think it goes through fits and starts, but you can't have a winner every round.
No, not at all. I know that they've picked up Love, Death and Robots for season 2.
Excellent.
Yes.
Announced that.
Yes, good.
Yes, it's so. I finished it now, but I realised I missed one. I missed the one called Junkyard.
Oh, that's brilliant, that one.
So I'm going to watch that maybe when I get home tonight.
With the guy who's got a pet, without trying to spoil it.
Yeah, I know it's the old guy, because I've seen it's the picture. It's like Ugly Dave lives on a trash heap or something.
Yeah, that's
the title for it.
Cool.
Yeah, so I'm looking forward to watching that.
Yeah, good.
And speaking of the Knockflux, the Witcher series has finished its principal production.
Oh, has it?
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
So we'll see how that goes. So Henry Cavill put a picture up having his makeup taken off, like the fake hair thing.
Oh, yeah.
With all the people saying thanks for all the hard work.
Does he look good?
No.
Okay.
In a word.
Right.
His hair is too long. It looks weird. It looks like Legolas hair.
Nice.
Like if you look at Geralt in the game, in Witcher 3, which is the one I've been playing.
Still on the count as one.
He's more...
I think that's the thing, because in Witcher 3 he's got his beard and
He's got proper daddy material going on.
And because that game blew up so much, if you look at like Witcher 1, he doesn't look like that. He doesn't have his beard. He's almost youthful really
looking,
different.
even though he's meant to be.
He's
just woken up from amnesia, and he's meant to be like 20 years since whatever did it.
That's a really great game as well.
Which one?
Yeah,
it's incredible.
Yeah, I'd like to.
It's very different.
They're going off the books rather than the games. Apparently.
Yes, they are. I didn't know they were books.
Yeah, Polish books. Polish.
Yeah,
I think they're Polish because CD Red Project is a Polish company anyway. Yeah.
Because that's why it's all set in that like kind of Scandinavia kind of looking.
Yeah, I would say it was more like Hungarian. Like Transylvania almost.
It feels that way, especially with a lot of the legends.
Yeah.
That are in there. So
like the Striga.
Yes.
From the first one, that was cool. I loved the Striga. The intro to The Witcher 1 was what made me buy it because I just happened to see it on YouTube.
That was on our favourite intros episode, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Talk about that.
That was literally the first 2 or 3 chapters of the book.
Yeah.
Of the first book.
Yeah. I mean, I'd love to know more because it was a princess, wasn't it, that was turned into a Striga. Yeah. So I'd love to have known more about that, but you can't fit it all in. Oh, please do.
Do it.
Yeah.
So they'll be going into editing phase pretty soon.
Cool.
I've got her in here. I'm still really not sure about Henry Cavill as Geralt, but
it's too late.
I'm willing to be proved wrong.
Hopefully.
And again with Robert Pattinson. Yeah, that's the thing. I'm more than happy to be proved wrong by actors. Look at Heath Ledger. No one thought he was going to work, and he was the best fucking Joker there's been.
Yeah.
Not everyone thinks he was the best, but a lot of people do.
Yeah.
And regardless if he was the best, it was fucking amazing.
Yeah.
So, you know.
People always complain about castings, and then they're like, "Oh my god, they were so good as that." It's like,
I know. Well, that's the thing you got to remember about actors. They get paid to pretend to be other people,
Yeah.
so they should be good at being other people. Yeah, that's their role.
I've got two Netflix stories.
Tell me.
I've got a few movie stuff this week. A bit of movie stuff this week.
That's fine.
So we've got Black Mirror coming, season 5. We've got Final Space, but nobody knows if that's coming yet to Netflix. Even Nolan Rogers, who's the creator of Final Space, doesn't know.
But fucking hell, that was the only place we could watch it. And even then we got it 3 months late.
Yeah. So Black Mirror, super excited about. Final Space, super excited about, but don't know how I'm going to watch it yet. It just said there's no word yet, and they're looking at post-production by about September.
Okay.
So it should be out before Christmas-ish.
Yes. So if any of you guys fucking absolutely loved Final Space, I'd get onto Twitter and start tweeting against Netflix now saying everyone in the UK wants it.
And if you've never heard about it, I mean, if you've never heard of Final Space, check it out.
It's amazing.
Incredible.
It's a really cool series. It's made by a YouTuber called Nolan Rogers, who was a comedy YouTuber who started in a channel called Balloon Shop.
Yeah.
We've just like skits and little sketches, and then he sort of went on his own and started doing. Well, he did a bit of animations, like comedy stories. He started doing stand-up.
Yeah.
And he sort of progressed from there, and he now owns like a milkshake bar, doesn't he?
He does. The bar.
Where is it again? Is it in Dallas?
Texas, isn't it?
Yeah, Dallas, Texas. I think.
Yeah.
That's where he lives. Gotta sneeze.
Tennessee
Wonder Child.
He's the Tennessee Wonder Child, I just remembered. Yes.
Carry on. Sorry.
What else have we got? I spent quite a lot of the week finally catching up on some Marvel films.
Oh, yes. You did, yeah, because you were messaging me about Korg.
I did. So...
I'm made of rocks. Don't let that scare you.
Unless
you're made from scissors. That's a little rock and scissors joke there for you.
I love him. I love
He's the best
Korg.
character.
I think he's my favourite character in any Marvel film I've watched ever.
Yeah.
But my favourite Marvel film now has changed to Civil War.
Oh, really?
I genuinely thought it was actually incredible.
Really
I'd never seen it before. So over the last week, since our last podcast, I've watched Civil War, Ragnarok, and Infinity Wars. Thor Ragnarok was really funny, but Jeff Goldblum was a legend.
Oh, I know. He's so
absolutely
good.
loved
brilliant.
him. Who's taken my champion fighter? I
Did
love him.
The director is Korg.
Yes, I heard that.
Taika Waititi.
Yeah, because I had to Google who it was. I was like, I need to find out who this actor is.
I've just started watching his new series, that What We Do in the Shadows, the vampire.
It's meant to be really good.
It was a film originally with him and Jermaine Clements from Flight of the Conchords, who was Boris the Animal in Men in Black 3.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which, if you haven't seen that, he's like, I am Boris. And he's just, he's a great guy.
I loved Flight of the Conchords as well.
Yeah, Flight of the Conchords, amazing.
Business time.
Yeah, it's business time.
Yeah.
Business sucks.
Gotta put my business socks on.
Yeah, so I've started checking that out. And that's all of it. I've not actually seen the original film.
Yeah.
I've actually watched a lot of stuff as well this week. So
Yeah.
Oh, in Civil War.
Yes.
So you've watched up to Infinity War, right? Yeah. Okay, I don't want to give anything away for the next ones. Do you remember in, what's it called? Is it the first or second Avengers when Captain America tries to lift up Thor's hammer?
Yes.
That's in Age of Ultron, wasn't
it? Age of Ultron, yeah. I know. Because that's when Ultron comes out the door, isn't it? When he's all fucking collapsing. Which he should have been like that for longer in the film, because that was a really awesome character.
I liked Age of Ultron. I thought it was really cool.
The reason he is not worthy to pick up Thor's hammer...
But it does move a bit.
It does, but the reason it decides not to lift up is because he lied to Tony.
Yeah.
Yes, I fucking think that's so cool.
And you only find that out later on.
Later on,
Yeah.
Really loops it around.
Yeah.
You should see.
I do love that scene where ever so slightly moves and Thor's smiling, just stops smiling, like, ugh.
Yeah, oh good God.
Oh, sweet Lord.
Yeah.
Mjolnir, no.
Yeah. You betray me.
Yes.
Yeah, you should see the new one while it's still in the cinema.
Yeah, well, that's why I was doing it. I just want to watch Spider-Man Homecoming, because I've not seen that one yet.
It's so good. I love it. I nearly bought that today.
And I know some purists will say, well, you should have watched that before you watched Infinity Wars, but I really wanted to just get to Infinity War.
Yeah.
I want to watch Black Panther as well, because obviously you see Wakanda in Infinity War.
Black Panther's so cool.
And it just looked amazing. I was like, cool.
Oh, wait, I just thought, you should have watched Spider-Man before Infinity War, because that's why it's so emotional when Spider-Man gets dusted.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh, no. I mean, it's horrible anyway.
Yeah.
You know, that was on the spot. That wasn't in the script.
Really?
When he's like, don't let me go. Yeah,
Really?
None of that bit.
Yeah, that bit.
He was just supposed to drift off, wasn't he? And that was it.
Oh.
Yeah, it was all on the spot.
Cool. So, Infinity War, though. I was incredibly surprised about how human Thanos was.
Yes, he's an amazing character.
And I really related to it. Like, not in a, I want to click my fingers and kill everybody. I mean, I kind of did, but, you know.
No, it was very...
He wasn't a villain.
No. He was doing what he deemed was right and necessary.
Yeah.
And that was what's so cool about him. Because
yeah.
Marvel tend to... I don't want to say they struggle with the villains, but they're not the strongest.
No. Like, if you look at Thor Ragnarok, I really, really, really enjoyed that film, but the weakest part of it was Hela. Yeah, I didn't actually think she was that kind of badass.
Didn't you think it was very Dark Souls, that film? Like, there's the big dog that they bring back.
Yeah,
and it's got the sword and the giant flamey guy and the skull, and then the eternal flame is underneath.
Now you
and
mention
it's just
it,
like there's loads of references to Dark Souls in it. Whether that was intentional or not, obviously Dark Souls is sort of influenced by Norse mythology, so it was kind of it was a cool mix.
Didn't think about
Very much enjoyed it though.
Yeah. I did enjoy it, but Infinity War is really good. I really enjoyed it. I didn't quite like the ending though. Right, he gets shivved by the axe. Yeah. By Thor's axe, which was badass.
Yeah, Thor's just like, what?
Yeah. And then he phases back in through a portal.
Say vapes.
He vapes his way back to a portal. There was a lot of smoke in the effect, so he could have been.
There was,
doing those thick loops.
Yeah. Blueberry.
Oh, this one's banana.
Wow.
Phases through to this place he was talking about where he wants to go and see the sunset.
The garden.
Yeah, the garden. And he just sits down and smiles. Are you dead or not? Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But you can't say much.
I won't say anything about
this.
But... I didn't... Wait. I liked the ending... Because it was unsatisfying. I liked that it was like... Because usually in like superhero films, it's very much like... the heroes come and save the day, and Thor would kill Thanos. But then Thanos is just like, you should have gone for the head. Yeah. And it's just like... And then... It feels at that point that the film's just going to end when he goes through that thing, and you're not going to see anything more. Like it's got to its climax point, and from a writing standpoint, it takes its drop. Yeah. But then when everything starts happening, you're like, it's like watching a car crash. Yeah, you're like, oh god, like this.
So many people.
I've never seen this happen in a film. Like I just got goosebumps thinking about it. I remember me and Helen being sat there, and she like grabbed my arm, and she was like, "Are they actually? Did he win?" And we were like, I guess so. Yeah. And then the music when he sits on that bench, or like whatever it is, a log or something outside, the music plays a minor chord over a major chord, if I remember correctly, which gives this really weird dissonance because
it's happy and sad.
It's happy because he's got what he wanted, and the universe is technically better off because now they're not going to run out of resources. But also, you just watched all your favorite heroes get killed. Yep. And then it just goes black, and you're like, how? I can't believe they've ended it like that. It's like the end of the Red Wedding in Game of Thrones. It's that same sort of like, I feel like that was what they watched and was like, okay, we need to do something like this that gives the viewers the same kind of feeling.
Yeah, I love the relentless nature with which he pursued those stones.
Yeah.
And seeing Vision die, I loved Vision.
Yeah, it's horrible. He rips the fucking stone out.
Yeah, and he's got a massive hole in his head, but he was such a cool character. I love characters that are slightly OP but never use it, so I love people like Dr. Manhattan. From The Watchmen and stuff, which I can't wait for the TV series of that.
Yeah, the new Watchmen series.
I think that's coming on Netflix.
Yes, it is.
I'm really interested to see that because I love Watchmen. I read the novel, the comic novel. It was great. When Vision dies, that was kind of sad.
Yeah, it was sad when she obviously kills him.
Yeah.
Sorry, spoilers for Infinity War, but it's been.
It's been a few years now.
I'll put a spoiler
two-year rule. Yeah, it came out in 2016.
I'll put a note in it. God, is that what it was?
I think so.
17. Wasn't the same year as Doom.
Or was it?
17, 18, 19.
I feel like it was like last year.
No, it wasn't that soon. It was years ago. I'm sure we were still in college. No. Or just finished.
No, it's way after. I think you might be right there. It's only a year because they filmed them both at the same time.
Well, we'll slap spoiler on, isn't it?
Whatever, I'll put it on.
Yeah.
Yeah. What were we saying?
So that's what I've been watching this week.
Yes.
Catching up on the Marvel films and playing a new game, a particular new game, and 2 old games I've not played for a long time.
Brilliant. We'll get into those in our new play section. Yeah. I have been watching something this week. I want to
break free.
Exactly. I'm going to roll these into the same thing, actually.
Yeah.
Actually, no. Let's get into new plays because we were talking about The Witcher.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been playing The Witcher 3. That's my new play.
I recently started playing that again.
It's cool. I'm impressed so far. There's been some stuff.
I feel like there's a but.
The only thing is, I don't really like Geralt's voice.
No?
He's out of all the things to do in it.
That keeps throwing me out. There's a lot of voice acting in the game that is making me feel a bit odd. It's very regional accents, which is not necessarily a bad thing. There's one guy who I was pretty sure was Ross Noble, but it turns out it's not. Like people, right. I went on Twitter and looked it up, and loads of people have asked him, and he's just answering no, which was quite which was quite funny. No. I really like Ross Noble. He's awesome.
I love Ross Noble. He's a great comedian.
So like Geralt's voice is very much, I'm going to look over here. Like it's not always. It's just sometimes it's really bad, like weird inflections. And other times it's normal.
I didn't find that personally.
It might just be me. But other than that, I am really impressed. I like how complex the world is. I like everything you can do. I'm really enjoying
Where are you up to?
I've killed the Griffin and I've just got up to the bloody Baron's baby's turned into something.
Oh, okay.
And it's really hard to kill. Okay. I can take off like tiny bits of health, and then it started regenerating again. And when it brought back loads of ghouls.
Wait, I'm confused.
It's a baby. The baby's turned into something, like a boglin or something.
Yeah, I know what you mean, but you don't fight it.
I did.
Oh, there's confusion in the room.
Must be a different way the story went.
Oh.
There are different,
because he picks it up and you go to take it to the castle. Like he digs up the dead baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then it's like, pick it up. So he picks...
Right, no, yeah.
And then it transforms and tries to kill you.
Yes.
So you've got to fight it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I feel like Jamie wants to talk to Harrison after the podcast about that.
No, it's because I started playing it last year.
Yeah.
For like the second time, and then had like a 7 or 8 month gap after that point.
Yeah.
But I've since started playing it again. I finished that storyline, so I just kind of forgot about that bit.
Right.
But it turns into that big creepy.
Yeah, it begins to be. It's kind of like a golem-y thing, but big and muscly, isn't it?
It sounds like me.
Yeah.
Especially the big and muscly bit, obviously.
Definitely. So, dench.
Exactly. I'm made of angry dark matter.
Angry dark matter. Yeah.
Angry matter.
I'm enjoying all like the picking stuff up and finding stuff and tracking stuff. The combat I like, but I feel like
is it still silver sword, normal sword?
Yes.
Yeah. Good.
Yeah,
good,
which is
good,
cool.
good.
I like that's something I really like.
Yeah.
I like that you can swap your swords independently. I like some of the locking on's a bit funny, and you still like your attack misses sometimes, and you go the wrong way. And I found a few glitches and stuff. One time, a horse was just stood up on a fence, which was quite funny.
Does the horses are allowed to do that if they want?
Is that Roach?
Yeah.
Your horse. He's the funniest thing because he's really so glitchy.
Yeah,
it's
really is.
Why are you on top of the house?
Yeah, Roach? What are you doing up there?
Get out that tree for fuck's sake!
I'm a goat.
I'm a goat now, mountain goat. Yeah. So that's my new play.
Cool.
This week. What about yours? You said you had a couple of new ones.
One new one, 2 old ones.
Tell me.
Rime. Rime. Came out a few years ago, but it did recently come out for free on the Unreal
Games.
You did, yeah.
Epic Games Store, sorry. Yes. So I thought, give it a whirl. Mm-hmm. If you like Eco or Ico or Shadow of the Colossus, games like that, you will love it. There's no combat in it, as far as I know. I've not come across any so far. I've not completed it.
Stuff in it.
Very puzzly, incredible art style. There's no
very rich as well.
Pardon?
Very rich as well.
Yeah. It's a very rich game. There's a lot going on. I did see a funny glitch in it, which I've got a video of a seagull floating in the air, just spinning on the spot. Yeah. Just going diddly 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 diddly.
I love stuff like that.
Yeah. So I was like, Mr. Seagull, are you drunk? What are you doing?
What do?
Yeah. There's an adorable fox in it that you immediately just fall in love with.
Yep.
Yeah. Some of the puzzles in it are quite hard. Like, I've completed the first area, I think. I thought I'd almost completed the game. I played it for about 4 hours.
Yeah.
It felt like it was coming to this conclusion of, like, I've got an understanding of what's happening. This big old tower, like the iconic tower that's on the cover of it. And then something happens. I realised I've not got all the stuff, but I didn't need it, so I progressed. Because I didn't know where I'd missed it. I thought I'd checked everywhere, so I've clearly got to be able to go back. And then holy shit, this thing happens. And then you're in a new area. You're like, oh, okay.
Is that the big...
Yeah.
That bit's cool.
Don't tell me I've not played it yet.
Yeah.
I've played a bit of it, but I'm not...
So, I would recommend it. By the time this podcast comes out, it may not be on there for free anymore.
Yeah,
check
which
it out.
is a big shame. But
we announced it last week that it was on there, so hopefully people have jumped on that.
And if you did play it, or if you've got it, check it out and let us know what you think. I personally love it. I was a big fan of Ico or Eco when it came out.
I always thought it was Ico.
Yeah, I've heard people call it Eco, though. I always thought it was Ico. When that came out in about 2002 or something like that, it was on the PlayStation 2, wasn't it? I never played a game like that before, and it instantly struck in my mind. Oh, stuck in there like a worm. And this is giving me massive vibes about that, like that. And yeah, it's great. Really nice, simple gameplay, very simple mechanics, but simple but devious.
Yeah.
They're so simple that you forget you can do, I can do this thing. You can't talk, there's no dialogue. You know, it's really cool.
Can't you just like go, ha! Or something?
Yeah, you can shout and you can sing a bit.
Yes, yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, it's really cool. I highly recommend it. And
very Wind Waker-y.
Yeah, a little bit actually. Yeah, a little bit.
The first island that you start on Wind Waker.
Yeah. So yeah, that was it. I'm just thoroughly enjoying it. It's a great story-driven game, but there's no narrative in it. There's no like written narrative either. So it's very much
Inferred.
It's all visual.
Yeah,
you're learning what's happening by seeing it. You know.
Yeah.
That kind of thing. The other two plays I've got was firing up Final Fantasy 9 again on the Steam version, but with some mods. So I'm still slamming away at that. I've just got to Trino. Anybody who plays Final Fantasy 9 will know what I mean. So that's going well, but I've got my new mod that upscales the graphics a bit. It's really cool.
You showed me that,
It's really cool. Anybody who loves Final Fantasy will know 9 was a great game. It was a brilliant game, especially with Vivi. Vivi, the little maid, he was wonderful. The other game I started playing again was Starbound, which I've not played for years, but me and Jamie were having a chat the other night, and we got talking about games that were like 2D versions of Minecraft. So you got Terraria, which was really famous and brilliant, and then you got Starbound, which is a bit more story driven. There's a bit more to it, and you go to different worlds using a spaceship, and you have to upgrade your spaceship. And I know they did a massive upgrade, so I thought I'll give that a go. And so I started playing that again this morning, and I nearly didn't end up going to. I went to IKEA today to do some shopping. I nearly ended up not going because I was just so involved in doing that. So yeah, no, those are my plays, and check them all out. Especially Starbound, they've got a load of new content in it now because they've just done a big update. So
okay, cool. About you, Jay?
Things that were watched and played to recommend to you.
Not really.
No.
I've spent the past week in Sheffield. So
oh, yeah, right. Really you're back now. You've got plenty of time.
Yes, all the time in the world.
Yes, I am gonna give you. It's time for recommends, basically.
Yes.
I'm gonna give you some recommends. I've got 2 this week again, because I'm feeling fucking generous to you guys.
Yes.
1, because these things are really amazing and you need to see them. 2 is because you need to watch one after the other. Okay. Because the first one is Chernobyl. Don't know if you've seen anything.
I know about it. Yeah,
I've heard about this.
Holy fuck!
This is on Netflix, isn't it?
It's on Now.
No, it's Now TV, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Get a 7-day trial of Now TV
and binge it
and start watching it.
Yeah.
It'll depress you. It's like watching. Oh god, I can't even say like.
It's like watching a slow mo car crash.
Yes.
Yeah.
But it just gets worse, and people are denying the car crash is happening.
Oh yeah.
As people are being killed by the car, and it's like, no, look, you could see them dying. They're falling apart.
Yeah.
The skin's coming off, and
it's very accurate to the actual true events. I was just about alive when it happened. I think I was about 2 years old. 87.
Yeah, I think so.
It's about late 80s. I was born in 84, so I don't remember it. I was about 2 or 3 years old when it happened. But years after, when you're about 8 or 9, people were still talking about it. So it's always been something that was quite close to my mind. So when I got old enough to do some research about it, I started learning about it. And then when this came out as a show, a lot of people were saying it is actually very...
It is.
It's dramatised for effect, obviously.
Yeah.
But the actual sequence of events and the severity of those events is very close to what actually happened.
I just...
Especially the initial denial of it all.
Yeah.
Despite the fact that neighbouring countries said, we know this has happened.
Even the guy who's running the fucking nuclear plant while it's blowing up is still denying it's happening, and all of his workers are like, the reactor has blown up.
Yeah, it is melting.
There is graphite outside and on the roof, and the guy's like, that's not possible because reactors don't blow up. And it's like, look outside, half the building's fucking gone.
Yeah.
Is it like that dog sat in the fire with the cup? Like, this is fine.
Literally like that.
Dog meat. Yeah.
Oh god, and it's just.
It does look good. I've been meaning to watch it.
It's horrifyingly enthralling.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of words.
I'm getting vibes about. There was a show on Netflix called The Dark, German show.
Oh yeah, I've seen that. Yeah.
Absolutely amazing show. It's
That's unusual.
It's weird.
Yeah.
I'm getting very similar vibes from the scenes I've seen of it. It seems shot in a similar way. It's like lit the similar way. The character interaction seems very similar. So I loved The Dark, so I'm definitely going to check Chernobyl out.
Yeah, please do. You'll enjoy it, but you'll also I spent like half the first episode like that with my hand over my mouth.
Yeah.
And then the next half, I was head in my hands, my hands on my knees.
Because you didn't know much about what actually happened at Chernobyl, did you?
I knew there was a meltdown, and the majority of the area around it was sort of quarantined, and that a lot of the air blew over Belarus, went up north because of the flow of air carried all the smoke, which had the radioactive dust.
Otherwise known as wind.
Yes, wind. But I didn't know the process of what actually happened, and I didn't realise how many people who actually worked there didn't know what happened. And I knew that Russia covered it up. I knew that they didn't move people out of the country right away. They left people in Chernobyl for a couple of days while it was spewing all this fucking shit out. And there was even ionizing radiation shooting this giant blue like Godzilla beam into the air. And all the people were like, oh, it's like fireworks. And then it starts to snow and it's got ash mixed in it. And there's people just stood out watching it. And it's just like, whatever it was, 12,000
civets.
Yeah, civets of radiation. That's the quantity of how strong it was. For people who don't know that, rained down onto all these people, and they all got like instant sunburn. And there was people out there holding their babies, and pregnant people, and families and kids playing in the snow. And while it's happening, I'm just like, oh, please stop. And that's why after this program, you need to go and watch Planets with Brian Cox, because you need it to cheer you up.
Yes, that's a good way of doing it. I like that. That's a good shout.
So me and Helen watched the first thing of Chernobyl. And we had to watch something happier after, so we watched a few different things. But Planets is now on BBC iPlayer.
Yeah.
And it's awesome. Fucking love it.
Yeah.
The CGI is phenomenal. Obviously, Brian Cox, as always.
Yeah.
Fucking fellow Mank. He's amazing, as always.
He is.
Cool dude.
He's got one of the most soothing voices ever. And every time, even if you probably aren't interested in science, he will make it interesting. I wish that I had a teacher like him when I was in school, because I fucking love science, and I'm qualified in a lot of science areas, but I never pursued it further because the teachers that we had in the schools and unis and colleges that I went to were fucking terrible.
See, I had great teachers. Yeah, I had a physics teacher, Mr. Adams, who was so passionate about it.
Yeah, that's what you need. See, my physics teacher said I wasn't allowed my bag on the table while I was getting my books out, so he took my bag off me, locked it in the
cupboard
equipment room,
right,
and then gave me a detention because I didn't do any work. And I was like, but you've took all my stuff.
So that's
the kind of teachers I had to do.
You poor thing.
Yeah. That's why I never did very well in physics. Yeah, fucking ass bags.
Wow. So. You can teach yourselves now.
We can.
Yes.
Exactly.
Internet.
Get on the internet, learn all that shit.
Do a learn.
Amazing.
And watch this program. It's so good. I think only the first episode's out so far. But yes, more will be out in the next couple of days.
Cool.
Hit me with your recommend, Jono.
I don't really have one, I don't think.
Shit! Good job I had two.
I know. I was just thinking while you were talking, I was like, apart from watching Iron Man, Thor Ragnarok, Civil War, Rime. I'd probably just say Rime.
Rime?
Yeah. It's well worth a play. It's beautiful.
Right. Well, that's fine. That's good. What about you, Jay?
I recently watched Bohemian Rhapsody.
Oh, really?
That was pretty good.
I've not seen that yet.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it.
That was good.
It was good. Not the best biopic.
It's
he
not
thought it's called...
Right, question for our listeners. Is it biopic or is it biopic? Is it biopic
or
biopic?
I'm putting this on Twitter right now. I'll put it to the peeps.
It's biopic.
No, it's biopic.
No,
we
lies.
Went through
fake
so
news.
Many
fake news.
Fake pronunciation
websites.
Jay,
you're wrong. Jay, you are wrong.
No,
you are
I'm
fake
not.
news.
You are wrong.
No,
I'm not siding with either of you. I'm gonna.
Oh, come on, split the difference.
No, I'm gonna put it on Twitter right now. We're gonna live tweet out for people.
Oh
picture.
no,
live
Biopic.
argument.
No, I understand that.
On the podcast.
I understand that. Tomato has the word toe in it. Does it have anything to do with your feet? No.
Well, it depends if you stand on them.
Well, whatever you're into. I'm not Quentin Tarantino. He does love it. He has his foot fetish, doesn't he? His new film's meant to be tasty. Was it Once Upon a Time in Hollywood?
Is that with Brad Pitt and DiCaprio?
Yes.
Yeah.
Can't wait. And Margot Robbie as well.
Yeah.
Oh, is she in it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Lovely lady herself.
I'm still hyped. I'm still massively on that T1000, T800 hype train for Terminator.
Oh, that looks so good.
I still can't wait. I'm watching him tweet this, and I already know I'm going to be voting. I'm going to set up about 15 Twitter accounts.
Yeah, and just do loads of votes. Now, I'm trying to think how to word the question. Live argument on the podcast. A film about a person. Like, it's like a doc.
Right. a biographical picture, autobiographical film. No, that's a good question. A biographical film is usually termed as a biopic, and then just put that word. How would you pronounce it? This is a great podcast. This is silent watching Harrison type.
Okay. But yeah, so I was watching Bohemian Rhapsody, and that was really quite good. Not the best biopic I've seen. It is biopic.
No,
but like it's not the same as Walk the Line, because that was an incredible film.
See, I haven't seen that, but I've seen Walk Hard.
I've not seen Walk.
Which is a comedy piss take of it with John C. Reilly as what's his name? Johnny Cash.
It's
the same film, just a comedy.
Right, I see.
It's really
Walk the Line was incredible.
It's such a good film.
Yeah, Joaquin Phoenix.
But yeah, if you're a Queen fan, I'd recommend Bohemian Rhapsody.
Yeah.
And I've heard very good things about Rocketman.
Yeah, one of my customers was going to see it tonight.
I know it's already got in trouble in Russia.
Well, yeah.
Because he's gay.
There's a rather prominent gay sex scene in it.
Oh, is there?
Yeah,
oh, right.
Which they've taken out.
Which they've had to censor. Yeah, they've had to censor. Well, they've not censored it. They've just removed that.
Just in Russia.
The whole thing.
Yeah.
Right, okay. Well, Russia needs to fucking up the game on the nuclear plants and up the game. It's fucking 2019.
Yeah, exactly. But I respect. It's not for us to decide what they do with their country.
Yeah, Jono's going to vote. You're not allowed to vote. You're not in this.
I voted. I don't care.
I'm going to vote.
Fine. Right, I think it's time to give our Patreon shout out for the week.
Yes.
So today's episode goes out to special Justin Wilbraham.
Justin Wilbraham, which is the best surname I've heard for a long time.
Yes.
Wilbraham.
Justin spelled with a Y.
That's a good name.
Awesome.
Nice.
Yes.
Nice.
He's a very good friend of mine. He actually bought a fabulous 3-piece suit from me yesterday.
Nice.
The day before. Yeah. And he looked fucking sharp as fuck.
Nice.
He will. He's been shopping at Oliver Wilde. And he's a sharp person.
He is.
He's clearly sharp. He's backing us on Patreon.
He is.
So he's a
got
smart,
good taste.
well-tailored man.
He is.
Exactly.
Fucking fabulous. So this episode goes out to you, man. Thanks again for
Cheers,
subscribing.
Justin.
Remember, guys,
Mr.
if you want to
Wilbraham.
join our Patreon, you can find us just by searching Grief Burrito. And you can find us on everywhere else. Instagram, Twitter, Facebook.
I think we might be on Deezer soon as well.
On Deezer. I've had on Stitcher. We're on Castbox. We're on Acast. We're on Podbean. And iTunes. All at Grief Burrito.
Yes.
Because I got all of them. Managed to get it all with Grief Burrito. Fucking legend.
Check them out.
Please don't forget also, we're now on YouTube at Grief Burrito. If you want to go check us out, subscribe there, give us a bit of a like. And if you can give us any kind of reviews on the episodes on anywhere that you're listening, it would be amazing.
Absolutely. Get in touch. We'd love to hear from you.
We would.
The other thing as well I'd say is if you just think, are they on X, Y, and Z platform or social media? Just ask.
Yes.
Go on Twitter, go on Facebook. We're definitely on we're big social medias. Just ask us and we'll say no, but we will be if you want us there.
Yes. Did you say we are big social medias?
We are on the big social medias.
Oh, on them, right.
Yes.
We are big social medias.
I'm stood right on top of Zuckerberg.
Yes. Yeah, he's right under this couch.
Yes. Yes. Suck that, Zuckerberg.
Listening.
And on that note,
it's time to call it a day.
Yes, we'll see you on the next episode, guys, on episode 16, which I think will be season 2.
Yes,
This will be the end of season 1.
Yes.
Wow.
Thank you, guys.
I know, what a full season.
Thank you for joining us again, Jay, for the season end.
It was a pleasure as always.
It was wonderful. Wonderful to have you. Let's harmonise on this going out. Ready?
Okay, then.
Give me a note. Guys, Harrison again. I just want to say thank you for listening all the way through season 1 of Grief Burrito. Fucking, we love you guys. Thank you very much. We'll be back next week starting season 2 strongly. We may have a little bit of a new format that we might try out. We'll see how that goes. I'll put some votes out on Twitter so you guys can have a bit of a choice on what you'd like to hear from our content too. And remember, if you want to get in contact with us, you can find us at Grief Burrito pretty much everywhere. We're even on YouTube now, which you can subscribe and see some of our amazing Let's Plays of some pretty hilarious games that we've found. Feel free also to email us at griefburrito@gmail.com, and then you can tell us what you think. Let us know. Give us some reviews on iTunes, guys, by the way, because we need to get some reviews. We've only got a few, but we've got plenty of listeners, but no one's reviewing. What do I have to do, guys? But that's it. Without further ado, now we sail up into the sunset. And thank you again to those 1,224 listeners. You guys are fucking awesome, and we'll see you next week on Wednesday as usual. Goodbye, guys. Baswish!